God is not searching for a perfect woman. He is looking for a willing heart. The real question isn't how religious you look. The real question is this: do you want God Himself or just the things you hope He will give you? This message isn't meant to impress you. It's meant to shape you. Again and again, we see the same pattern. God is drawn to the posture of the heart, not to appearance, not to popularity, not to applause. A woman who truly seeks God often doesn't fit the world's definition of success or strength. She lives differently. She chooses differently. First, she values God's approval more than people's opinions. She is not guided by trends or pressured by public approval. She doesn't adjust her values just to be accepted. Her decisions are shaped by reverence, not popularity. Many people love God, but they love validation more. And when approval matters more than truth, compromise follows. A woman who fears God may be misunderstood. She may be called extreme, outdated, or difficult. Not because she is wrong, but because she refuses to bend. Choosing God often means choosing courage. Choosing people often means choosing comfort. Second, she chooses obedience over emotional comfort. Obedience isn't always easy. Sometimes it costs relationships. Sometimes it changes plans. Sometimes it delays dreams. Many people feel deeply, pray passionately, and worship emotionally, but stop when obedience requires sacrifice. A surrendered heart doesn't negotiate. It doesn't say, "I'll follow as long as it doesn't hurt." Growth often begins where comfort ends. Third, she remains humble and open to correction. A woman after God's heart doesn't resist conviction. She doesn't harden herself when truth challenges her. Many want progress without process, elevation without reflection, reward without refinement. But humility keeps the heart teachable. She is quick to admit mistakes, slow to defend herself, willing to let God reshape her character. A heart that stays soft can always be restored. Fourth, she values truth even when it exposes her. She doesn't avoid truth just because it's uncomfortable. She doesn't adjust truth to fit her lifestyle. Truth doesn't only comfort, it corrects, and correction is part of freedom. She doesn't use grace as an excuse to stay the same. She allows truth to change her from the inside out. Fifth, her relationship with God is real in private, not just visible in public. What happens when no one is watching matters. She doesn't rely on platforms or attention. Her strength comes from quiet moments of prayer and reflection. That's why her presence feels grounded. That's why her words carry weight. Depth is built in silence. Sixth, she walks in love without losing strength. She is kind but not careless, gentle but not passive, loving but grounded in truth. Love doesn't mean tolerating harm. It doesn't mean staying silent when boundaries are needed. She chooses compassion with clarity, grace with wisdom. Love, for her, is strength under control. Finally, she is faithful in small things and trusts God with outcomes. She doesn't rush timing. She doesn't force doors open. She stays faithful where she is planted. She gives fully without calculating recognition, and God honors that faithfulness, always. This is not about perfection. It's about surrender. If something stirred your heart, don't ignore it. Pause, reflect, realign. God is still searching for hearts that are willing. The question is, will He find yours open?